Well, if you've ever been turned down for a loan due to a low credit score, you are not alone. Sarah and Carrie Allen with Credit Restoration of Texas are here to help you score better. Sarah, Carrie, thank you so much for being here. You know, I can't think of a better time to talk about this because in an age where the economy is up and down and people are wanting to hold on to what they have and get new things, a credit score is so important. You guys have helped thousands of people improve their score. Sarah, tell us how you got in the business.
Well, my husband Robbie and I were buying and remodeling homes, and oftentimes we'd help our home buyers repair their credit to get financing for their home. We understood people go through hard times, and we really enjoyed helping them restore and improve their situation. Since 2007, we've helped over 1,000 people improve their credit score.
That's fantastic. So a proven record for sure. Now, Carrie, tell us what kinds of things can bring that score down.
Well, simple things like late payments, you can lose 30 points on your score for that. Also, collections and repossessions, maxing out your charge card, and just errors that enter into your credit report can bring it down.
And one of the things that you all stress is to check that credit report regularly because you don't know if it's changed or how it's changed and how that's going to affect you. Tell us how your company helps people lower their score, Sarah.
Well, what we do is, first thing we do is have an in-depth evaluation and go over your credit report with you, identify all items that are either inaccurate, obsolete, incomplete, or unverifiable. We then offer assistance and strategies and guidance to solutions for nearly every credit situation.
And by removing these items, it can improve credit, Carrie?
Most definitely. That's the purpose that people come to us. They're generally trying to get a truck loan or a car loan, and they don't have the score. And so using our service, they can definitely improve their scores.
Now, Carrie, you actually had a personal experience when some poor data entry cost you a big headache.
And it's real unfortunate that 80% of all files have significant errors in these files, but just basically poor data entry, not paying attention. In our case, we had paid off a loan on a home. My wife and I worked very hard to pay it off early, and then we checked our credit, and one of the bureaus still had us being owed a large amount. So we sent them the appropriate information, and they verified that with the mortgage company. However, the mortgage company, when they sent back the data, they said, yes, the loan is paid, but the client's deceased.
Wow.
And I thought I had a good laugh. However, it was a derogatory at the top of my file. It said, don't loan this guy money, he's dead.
Right. And by pinpointing what it is, it was easy to correct, but you didn't know it was there to begin with.
So I would suggest that everyone go and check their credit report at least once a year, and they can do that free at annualcreditreport.com.
And tell us some of the things that a poor score can affect. I mean, if you walk blindly into a place and not know that, you know, a couple of things can be affected.
Right. Well, a FICO score or a Fair Isaac score of less than 620 can negatively affect the interest you're going to pay on a home loan, on a car insurance, home insurance, getting a job, even where you live. The different factors that are affecting your credit score, 35% is payment history. We all know paying your bills on time is very important, but what most people don't know is if you miss a payment or you're 30 days late, it can lower your score 50 points. 30% is the amounts that you owe. You want to make sure you pay your credit cards down to about 20% of your high credit. Going over the limit, you can lose another 30 to 50 points. 15% is your length of credit history. You want to make sure you don't close your positive old accounts. 10% is inquiries. Don't go around town pulling your credit. It'll lower your score. And the last 10%, you want to make sure you have a mixed use of your credit.
Now, what does that mean, Sarah?
Well, you want to have credit cards, which is revolving, and you also want to have installment loans, which could be a mortgage, a car loan, anything with a fixed term.
There used to be a time when it was said that if something stayed on your record a period of time, it was between 5 and 7 years. Is that still true?
That's still true. 7 years, it should rotate off, but there again, you need to check your reports often because a lot of times they don't automatically pull those off, and you need to be proactive in getting those removed.
Let's talk about, first of all, how it affects home loans. This right now, we're in a buyer's market, but tell us how this low score can affect one.
Really, right now, as you said, this is a buyer's market, and interest rates do change. But in the examples we showed there, that if you were able to get a loan at 7%, you'll be paying about $1,000 a month for principal and interest on a $150,000 home. But if you had a better FICO score, and could get a loan at 5%, well, your payment would be only $800. You'd be saving $200 a month and over $75,000 through the life of the loan.
I would imagine with all of the people that you've helped, they've had tremendous success in now going forward and being able to make purchases and that kind of thing. Because a lot of people sit there with a negative credit score and think, well, I can't do anything about it. But you indeed can.
Absolutely.
And you all have a very special offer for our viewers today who want to get on the road to clearing up that credit. What is it?
Oh, we sure do. For the first 50 callers, we will give a free credit report and analysis with SCORE.
That's excellent, because you got to start to tackle the problem. Credit Restoration of Texas is located at 4203 Gardendale, Suite C101, and this is their phone number, 210-248-9061, and we'll have more information for you on our website at kens5.com/greatday. They've helped thousands of people improve their credit. Let them do the same for you. Why not give them a call? Thank you so much again, Sarah. Carrie, it was a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much. Well, coming up next, helping all women with breast cancer heal in comfort.